always lived in Sheffield, Joe.
Yeah.
Which are your favourite places in Sheffield?
I'll be honest with you, I like going back to Pittsmore, because it's only over the thing. I like Nether Edge. We moved there because my agent said, Joe, you can't live in slum property and sell your works for 1,000 plus. You know, that's just when we were beginning. But prior to that, we lived in Sharrow Lane, which is a little street just off called Langdon Street. And we had a 2 up and 2 down with an off-shot kitchen. And when I speak to children, they said that was the happiest time. Rupert Road at Nether Edge was lovely, but my stars, it took some keeping up. It was stressful. Many, many visits to the bank. I have told some spectacular lies to Barclays Bank. Deep down inside, I think they knew. But that's part of the 90% association. And you've got to go in there as bold as brass, as bold as your colours, walk in. This letter, Mr. Stevenson, what's this all about? You know, Joe, are you banking with us or are we banking with you? You know, you get them. Well, scatter that aside. All I need is £600 so I can put the finest show in Yorkshire. Yeah. As long as you get it and walk out with it in the bank. It's all right. Victory. It's all about earning a living. And whilst it's all about you in the 3 months that you've got these works, when it goes out, it's not about you at all. It's about the audience it's going to. It belongs to them. The actor's in their house then, because the next one is already on the easel. And that's terrific. Followed by the next, which is wonderful and all that. And it's like I say, sooner or later you think, my stars, that were good. You know, and it's great. It's a really, really fabulous way to earn your living and run your life. My son works in Greece, so you can imagine he only works half the year. And he's like me, he lives his life with his fingers crossed. This could happen, that could happen. And it'll all be fabulous, won't it? Yeah, how much money have you got? Nothing. Oh, bugger. This next one will solve all our problems. It's always, it'll be terrific tomorrow. There's a song, da-da-da-da, tomorrow, da-da-da-da, something like that, you know. And it is exactly like that. And there's, like I say, eventually you find out you're 82 and you're still hoping that the next one will knock 'em dead. And it's great. It is a wonderful life. Not for everybody, I can tell you that. You've got to have an iron grin and a permanent smile on your face and all like that. And if you're going to do any crying, do it when you get home. It's lovely. It is a wonderful, wonderful life.
You are officially a Sheffield legend. You've got a star on the Walk of Fame outside the Town Hall. How did it feel when you first heard that was going to happen?
You just think, oh, that's nice. You know, the family said, oh, that's really granddad, that, you know. No. Oh, yeah, well, of course. And then you walk out of the crowd and you actually see it there. And all this massive speech, you know, knock 'em dead speech and all like that, it fades away. Thank you so much. And of course I cry at the adverts on TV, me. It was just great. Every time I go uptown now, I check whether any chewing gum's in it or anything like that, you know. It is wonderful. It's like the city saying thanks. So you have an association with the city that is part ownership. It's mine. You know, I've exhibited in London for many years at the Rona Gallery and places like that. You don't feel safe until your train is passing Chesterfield. Then you're safe. Then you're home. The first time you see that cream and blue bus, you know, I'm home now. Yeah, the association is love, really. I love this place. It's great. It's got a lot wrong with it, but I just think it's lovely. I love the toing and froing that used to be in the steelworks. You know, when Hadfields were coming out, OBSE, like that, if you wanted to pass, you had to get into the road. The pavements were packed. Now it's packed with students. That's where we're earning our money now. And when I'm walking down from Crooks sometimes, if it's 9 o'clock in the morning, you step into the road. Because let me tell you, they've got the head down, talking, rabbiting, often in many different languages and stuff like that. You step into the road and let them pass. I love it. Absolutely love it.